In episode 10, the season finale of Atlanta season 1, we follow Ern. Ern wakes up after a night partying at somebody else's house. As he's being kicked out, he realizes he's missing his jacket. Apparently there's something valuable in there. Not finding it in the house, he then leaves to go find it elsewhere. He retraces his steps from the house to the strip club and then to an Uber that they took. Everywhere he goes, he doesn't find it, until finally he calls up the Uber driver to check and is told by the Uber driver that it's in his car. Al then drives Ern to go and pick up the jacket. Right as they are waiting though, Al gets a strange feeling and begins to leave. As he is leaving, they are stopped by the cops who raid them by surprise. The officers ask them if they are here to buy any drugs, weapons, or any other illegal product. They answer that they are here only for a jacket. The Uber driver pokes his head outside of a corner and begins running, but not for long as the cops riddle him with bullets and kill him. A woman comes out crying and then is stopped by the cops. As she's crying and the cops make sure that he is down and handcuffed, the Uber driver they just killed that is, Ern comes over to ask if they could check his pockets. They check it and find nothing. And he walks away with nothing, coming so close to getting what he wanted, but having it ripped from him violently when he was so close. Just another day of life being an asshole. Ern never really cared about the jacket, but what was within the jacket? Most likely Ern had some money stashed away in there that he needed. When you look at this episode, you really wonder if it meant anything at all. And although there is no music business knowledge being taught here, there are still a lot of life lessons which can in turn be applied to the music business. On that part, I'm gonna let you figure it out, but I'll do the bulk work and go through the life lessons first. Ern represents the average, regular, poor black guy, or in a more universal way, he's just another broke-ass motherfucker trying to make it out and provide for his family. He is irresponsible, uncertain, and indecisive about many things. His talents and skill do come up. He has plenty of potential and is pretty smart as stated by some characters, and the fact that he got accepted into Princeton. So in the end, Ern is much like you or me. He's the everyday man, an underdog, and someone we could root for, as we're all underdogs in some way. Also, like us, Ern brings a lot of his troubles upon himself. In this case, it's his fault that he loses the jacket. It might be the product of him being poor, he might just not have anywhere else to put his money, so he keeps it close to him, even in a secret pocket as he tries to tell the cops when they're looking for it on the dead guy. That's the only excuse I can come up with for a person that carries something so valuable with them when they're out getting fucked up. Either way, the way Ern goes from one place to the other, trying his best to find his jacket on a constant search to finally get so close only to have it ripped away from him, shows how life is a lot of the time. Almost like a meandering series of events that seem to lead you somewhere for a reward only to pay you with blue balls. The struggle Ern goes through is what a lot of poor people go through, from one failure to the next and never ending. And before you think I'm gonna end this on a bleak note, that's not the only lesson here. Even though this is what a lot of poor people go through and a lot of us in general go through in life, we still, in the end, survive, don't we? Despite what life throws at us, we still somehow make it in the end, no matter what. We toughen through it and make it to the next day. Look at some homeless people and how they live their lives, or people who are deep in suffering. They go from day to day, taking things as they come, and despite the extremities they go through, they still make it out alive, always there to live for another day. In a way, we are all like that crackhead from Dave Chappelle's show, always coming out on top one way or another, despite the problems we're dealt with. Just not as extreme as the crackhead though, at least I hope so for your case. And it's through that survival and work that we get rewarded. Or at least the reward comes through. See, life will give you what you deserve, good and bad. And when it's giving you the good, it'll give it to you in an unexpected and mischievous way. It's what we wanted, but not in the way we expected it. See, as the episode ends and Al drives back to their house, Al gives Ern some cash. When Ern asks what it is, Al tells him it's his 5%, which he is owed as a manager. He then compliments him for the first time and tells him he did a good job. See, Ern could have stayed still the whole day and still gotten his money. And I'm not saying he was wrong for doing all that he did to get the jacket because he needed that money for his family. I don't know why Al couldn't have just given him the money before they went out to go pick up the jacket, but that's whatever. As soon as Ern hangs out with Vanessa later on, being a family man for once, cooking for them instead of staying at Al's and getting drunk and high, he gives the money to Vanessa and leaves only $200 for himself. It's because of his drive that he's rewarded. He'll do whatever it takes for his family, and as he has this habit, the good karma he's built up has come back to reward him for once. See, it's not all doom and gloom out there, especially when you work for it. As long as you work for it, good will come, and everyone has that capability no matter who you are, or what they are. Vanessa will also compliment him and tell him he's a good father, and the episode will end on a high note for Ern. Vanessa tells him he can stay over, but he leaves and goes off on his own. This shows that there is always hope, and hard work will get you there, no matter what. So don't give up, and that even if you don't see it, you should keep working, for the reward will come. It's inevitable. It will come just like it did for Ern after all the bullshit he went through. No matter how dark it may seem out there, and when you're in the thick of it, it may seem lost and hopeless, but light is always a turn around the corner. So don't ever give up, ladies and gentlemen, no matter who you are. Keep working and fighting, and the world will be yours.
Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content and analyses just like this. Be safe, loving, and prosperous. Peace.